Star family. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, my name is Petra and welcome to Rockin' with the Stars. We are so happy to have you join the Star family because we are what? Blessed and highly favored over here. And if you believe that as well, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe and share to anybody you feel may need to hear this message at this time. All right, so this is going to be a general message, and let's see what the collective needs to hear at this time. I kind of have an idea of what is kind of going on in the collective energy. I feel like this is a transitional period at this time. You know, it's very transitional of feeling like I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's coming into my life at this time, but in this liminal space, I have an idea of like my blessings are coming. I just don't know what they are. So it's kind of like walking into the unknown. So if you've been feeling as if that you've been in a place of stagnancy or a place of feeling like you're kind of stuck in what to do and what route to take, then this message, you might have a message in this reading that is for you to give you that encouragement that you are still on the right path. Just because things have slowed down and things have, have not really been a lot like very speedy and very fast in comparison to other seasons of your life, it does not necessarily mean that you are on the wrong path. This is your confirmation that you are still aligned with the divine, okay? So, yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to keep this reading short. Let's see how the short videos go, okay? Keep it around 30 to 40 minutes, but if it start flowing, it start flowing, all right? But let's get into the reading and let's see what's going on, all right? So, I definitely want to start off with the goddesses. I like starting off with the goddesses to see like who can be assisting you at this time of, not knowing, and like the unknown energy into the unknown. Like I'm getting Frozen. I'm getting Frozen too. When into the unknown. Come on now, like she literally felt that calling. It was something that she wasn't able to see, but she felt that her spirit was being called somewhere else, and she had to take that leap of faith. So maybe you guys have been feeling that calling of where you're at or where you've been, you've outgrown it. So now it's time for you to step into something that is more fully aligned with where you're trying to go, where your soul is calling you to. So now let's see what goddesses can assist you during this time. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay, let me see, because that's a lot of goddesses. Let me take these two. I think these three. Don't be mad. But that was 5. All right, so now let's see. I felt these 3 the most though. So we have Noonday. She definitely came out in one of our previous readings as well. In card number 34, you guys might be seeing 7 a lot, 777. And 7 is a spiritual number as well. So it makes sense why Noonday is coming out. And she is the goddess of truth. So maybe you guys have a truth that y'all need to see. And then we have Oshun. Come on now. I was waiting on Oshun. I was like, is Oshun finna show up? And this is a card number 25, which is also a 7. So like I said, the 7-7. Come on now. And Oshun is the goddess of fearless love. Oh, this makes me so happy, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have Oshun with this beautiful gold. I know that's right. And then we have Nagame. Nagame has definitely come out as well in our previous readings. And she's a card number 8. So I love how it goes from 7 to 8. So it's literally acceleration. So yeah, let's go ahead and read these messages from these goddesses, especially if you haven't seen the previous readings and caught the messages from Noonday or Nagame. But let's get into it because I'm looking forward to it. I'm already sensing what's all coming in. Before I even get into the readings or the messages, I just know it's letting go of the past and welcoming in that new fearless love, the new desires of your soul. It's letting go of old narratives, of old storylines that you've had in the past, of things not working out, of you being in dynamics that were not conducive to your growth. You being in dynamics that were unhealthy, that was rooted in manipulation and lies and all of these different things. So now you have goddesses that want to come in and show you what the truth is and what true love looks like, what your soul is desiring at this time. So now let's see what they all have to say. Let's start off with Noonday, the goddess of truth. And Noonday is the bold, outspoken wife of Benin deity Legba, and she was feeling neglected by her husband, even with several wives with his head easily turned. Even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Noonday lived her truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. Noonday's guidance. Get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Embodiment. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth telling conversations. Goddess declaration, the truth is my friend. All right. And that is what New Day has to say because, if you've been living a season of where it's just been lies on lies on lies, lying to yourself about the season that you're in, the New Day is here to tell you, like, it's time for you to speak what your soul knows, and your soul knows what is the truth. The soul is not going to sugarcoat it and, like, put these rose-colored glasses for you to keep on being delusional about what's going on in your life. No, the soul is going to tell you what is actually limiting you, what the things and people, places, and things that are literally obstacles that you have been continuously taking on as you progress along your path. And now your soul is saying that it's time for you to let these things go. This is the truth of what it is. You need to speak your truth. You need to speak what is not serving you anymore and let those things go. All right, so now let's get into Oshun. Look at this card. Let's take a minute to admire, huh? Beautiful. Beautiful. And y'all know, I know a little bit about Shun. I haven't took a deep dive, but as I read and listen to different readings of other people speaking on Oshun, she's the goddess of, she got the honey pot. Come on now. Listen, she gold. She loves beautiful things. It's gold. She loves moving her hips, to dance, the way that she, is magnetized with just being in her presence of joy, of like laughter, of just, that sexual energy, that beauty, and you already know different people who embody that energy of Shun. You already know Queen Bee. Come on now, Beyonce. Listen, you see that. Okay. But yeah, like, you already know about the honey pot, okay? If you don't know about the honey pot, go ahead and listen to more informational videos on the goddess of Shun, and how she was able to tame a lot of the men here, due to her energy and the energy that she provided to soothe, the men, to stop the wars, to stop the fight. It's her energy. It's that honey pot. It's all of that goodness that she has and that she embodies. So powerful. Such a powerful goddess, okay? But let's get into what she has to say. Let's see. All right. So Oshun is the goddess of fearless love, and she is from Yoruba, Nigeria. The temple is lovers, and the element is water. So Goddess Oshun is the exalted Orisha deity of honey sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. But the Yoruba lady of gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. All right. Oshun's guidance. Dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. Embodiment. You are love and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. Goddess declaration. I give love. I receive love. I am love. Oh, this makes me happy. Y'all, this makes me so freaking happy because, yes, like, I know you guys, like this collective, we've gone through a lot. We've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, okay? For us to question and like be so untrusting of people, places, and things that come into our lives because of what has happened in the past. So I'm just loving that Oshun is here. Oshun came out and saying it is safe to love fully, fearlessly. It is safe to be loved. Allow yourself to love because this is what we all came here to do. We all came here to love and be loved. Period. That is why, that is all, the whole soul's purpose is for that to happen, right? And a lot of times we sabotage, great things and people that come into our lives to love us in our language due to past things, due to past, the way past people mistreated us and mistreated our hearts. But it's like now it's time for the collective to heal. Let's all heal our heart together. And I'm here with y'all on this journey, okay? Like I've been telling myself, I'm not gonna sabotage anything good that's coming into my life. I refuse. And me being so intentional about that, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it because I know what I've been through and I don't look like what I've been through, right? But I know coming into this season of welcoming so much blessings and so many good things and so many great loves and friendships and connections, divine love, I know I want to let that shit go. All that shit that happened in the past, it don't matter no more. I'm staying rooted in the present. I'm staying rooted in loving myself and loving others and allowing others to love on me because I fucking deserve it. I'm worthy of great love. I'm worthy of a person to come in and love me in the language that I truly desire, that I truly need, right? And you guys deserve that as well. Sometimes we've been settling. We've been settling for the breadcrumbs. We've been settling for the little amount of validation that these other people, places, and things used to give us. But it's like, no. Like, Oshun came out and said, you deserve to be loved fully. You are not asking for too much. A lot of times we that gets in our head and we're like, maybe my standards are too high. No, your standards are not too fucking high. Somebody can come in and match all of that, all of your standards, and it will be nothing. It will be easy to love you. So please keep on. If nobody has came into your life at this time, I'm here to tell you that it's right around the corner. Don't give up hope. Don't decrease those standards. Keep on loving on you, and your person will show up. Period. All right, so now let's see what Nagame has to say. Cause I'm just like, I had that word had to come out, y'all. That word had to come out because it's been a long journey. All right, so Nagame is the goddess of desire, and she is from Ashanti Akan. The temple is conjurers, and the element is air. All right, hold on, let me see. There we go. So Nagame is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. Nagame's guidance. Dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. Embodiment. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it, call it in now. What you desire deserves you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. Goddess declaration. What I desire desires me. Period. And I love how all these three goddesses came out in a time where you are in a place of not knowing what is to come. And really, the message that is coming out right now is the best is yet to come. And sometimes we get fearful of the best coming because we're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sabotage it. Like how can I sustain best when I've never had best in my life, right? So we get in our heads and we're like, I don't know what to do, da 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 da. But these goddesses are coming out saying, look, first of all, Nagami is saying, get specific with what exactly that you truly desire, right? When you're specific with what you're desiring and you're intentional about it, there's a sense of control that you know, like, this is not for me. This is for me. This is not for me. This is for me. There's a sense of discernment that you will have. So you won't be caught up in the whirlwind of the negativity and all these things that want to like block you and limit you and, you know, have all these obstacles laid up in front of you. You will know exactly what is for you and what is not for you, right? So when this fearless love does come in, you won't self-sabotage. You won't be like, oh no, like this ain't it. No, because you was specific with what you desired. You literally said, this is what I want. This is what I don't want, right? And now this fearless love can come in. And when you see that it is aligned with what you're desiring and it's true love, then you won't be able to second guess it. Now you have to go within yourself when all of these triggers come up from the past that want to cause you to self-sabotage it and cause you to, like, you know, project fear and anxiety onto this person, place, or thing that wants to come in and love on you, right? So in this space, now that you don't, if this person hasn't came into your life at this time, now it's time for you to sit with it and saying like, all right, this great love is coming into my life. These great things are coming into my life. Let me do that shadow work. Let me get my nervous system in regulation so that when these things do come in, I'll know how to handle it with care, right? And I feel like that those are the messages that these goddesses really want for you guys. You know, they really want you guys to sit and really, you know, really take in, because it really is finna get good for you guys, okay? It really is finna get really good. And sometimes we'll be like, it's too good to be true. But it's like, no, it's not. Don't do that to yourself. Don't limit yourself. You deserve great things. All right, now let's get some tarot cards and let's see what else. All right, let me get some space in here. This is so exciting. It really is. All right, let's see what tarot. Let's see. Let's look what the cards say. Let's see what you guys, the collective energy is in at this moment. Let's see. Spirit, what does collective need to hear at this time? I'm seeing the devil. I split the deck. So limitations, the illusions of limitations, or even addictions and coping mechanisms that you guys have been stuck in. All right, Spirit. What does power... Oh, I'm thinking I'm doing pick card. What does the collective need to hear at this time? What messages do the collective need to hear at this time that will be conducive to their growth? Two of Pentacles. Not knowing. I said that liminal space. Not knowing what's going on. Then we have the death card. Putting an end to even just this going back and forward energy of like, I don't know what to choose, like the uncertainty. There's no clarity, right? So when we're stuck in this energy of not knowing, like, oh, like what's going on? I don't know what to choose from. And it's, you start overthinking and overanalyzing, and then you have analysis paralysis where you're stuck not making a decision because you feel like if I make this decision. All right, excuse me, guys. I had to make sure I had space on my phone, storage space. But yeah, so what I was saying. So like putting an end to this uncertainty and like this lack of clarity, right? And it's also like letting go of things, limiting your options, you know, like letting go of things that you feel like, oh, it's either this or that. You know, sometimes we only have like, oh, it's only this option or this option, and those are the only two choices. But it's like, no, you know, how about we cancel these options and allow for something better to come in? Because we limit ourselves by saying like, oh, these are the only two things that can come in for me. But it's like, no, spirit gonna come in and death comes in, and it's like, okay, let's put an end to it, because now you need to expand your horizon. You need to expand your perception of things. Let's see what else, because I just feel like with this death card, it's death and rebirth, all right? And it's letting go of an old life so you can welcome in a new life. Like I said, a lot of great things are coming in, and it's like, all right, cool. Let these great things come in. I got it's Judgment at the bottom of the deck. And then we have the Queen of Swords, but let's see if it comes out again. But Judgment, like, and I'm even hearing justice as well. You know, God has seen all your trials and tribulations and things that you've gone through and been through. And now it's time for you to get all that, you know, all that you've been giving out to the world and haven't been receiving it back. Now is the time for you to receive all of that in return. You know, it's judgment, you know. Now justice is being served. Now you have already been judged for all the things that you've been. You continue to be a great and bright soul despite, you know, the outside world reflecting the contrast. Right? So now it's like, okay, cool. Let's see. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. And then we have the Fool. Wow. Wow. And bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. I'm going to take it. Okay, so literally, I'm just getting, I literally just said it. As I was saying it, judgment for the things that you've been going through. You've been in that Five of Wands energy of literally putting your needs on a back burner and having to show up for everything outside of yourself, right? You've been overgiving, overpouring into so many different things. And that's why a lot of times we judge everything outside of us, but really it's us making that decision on ourselves. Nobody is telling us to continue overpouring into people, places, and things that aren't pouring back into your soul, aren't pouring back into your being. And that's why even with Oshun coming out saying like, it is safe for you to receive great love in the language that speaks to you. Because now it's time for you to let go of this. It's the ending of this cycle of constantly showing up for everybody outside of you and not having those people show up for you when you need help. You know, when you're in a bind, they're not able to show up for you, right? So now it's time for you to step into this and take your power back, you know. And as the Emperor, he sits on his throne. He's like, actually, I know my power. I know I don't have to overgive to get what I need and what I deserve. Okay? I can do my best and get best in return. I don't have to overdo it or underdo it. I'm doing my best regardless. Right? He's sitting on his throne. He don't have to overexert his energy. This is two different very energies. This is the energy of lack. I have to continue and overworking because I don't have the funds. Let me keep on doing it. Let me keep on doing it. Let me keep on going to this job that drains me because I got to get the money. I got to get the money. I got to get the bag. You know, it's like the rat race. And then it leaves you depleted. It leaves you in a state of, you know, not being fulfilled. Right? Having all these responsibilities outside of you that you're not able to take care of because you're overworked, underpaid, underappreciated. Right? So when you take your power back and you get into the Emperor state of being, you know that you are abundant. You know that anything outside of you that requires your presence, that requires your energy, you know that they will benefit with your energy being there. Because you know you're the Emperor. You're the Empress. You know you have this regal energy to you. You know whenever you walk into a room, you know you are that girl. You're that boy. You know, you're that queen, you're that king, you're that goddess, you're that goddess. You're that guy, you're that goddess, right? You know you are this high-level being that is not operating from lack. You're operating in a state of abundance. Right? You're operating in a state of abundance and knowing that the places that you decide to go to, those people are getting blessed with you just being there. Because you have that self-confidence and that knowing of yourself, knowing of your energy, knowing of how much power you exude. And when you know that, you won't settle for breadcrumbs. You won't settle for, you know, things that are not paying you your worth. You won't settle for these things. You will let that shit go. Period. And when you let that shit go and you be the fool, because this is the fool's journey. This is a fool's journey, right? The fool has to take a leap of faith, not knowing, and have that blind faith, and everything is going to be all right. I know it will. Let me just go ahead and jump off this ledge and see what happens. But that is a story of the fool. This whole thing is a story of a fool. You start off as a fool so you can gain lessons through life experiences, and you gain those wisdom. And so then the fool becomes the wise guy, because he's learned so much lessons. But how can you learn lessons if you're staying stuck in a cycle that constantly repeats itself and you're not learning from it? You're not choosing to walk away from it. You're not choosing to ascend that cycle. How can you learn from it? The fool needs to learn through new experiences, and experiences that expands his growth, expands his knowledge. So it's necessary for you to start this cycle over again. You have to be the new student again, and that's okay. It can be scary because you're walking into the unknown, but Spirit is calling you to be that new student, right? You have to walk into that season of like, I don't know where this is leading me, but I have trust and faith in my God. Come on now. And when you have that trust and that faith of a mustard seed, nothing outside of you can derail you. Nothing outside of you can keep you down, can keep you in a bind. No, those will be illusions that you will be able to see through. And when you have that faith, that kind of unwavering faith, now good things can come in for you. You got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is like, this shit is coming in fast. Now that you decided to take that leap of faith, because really the universe is waiting on us to take that move. We be feeling like the universe, take me out of this, but we don't move. We stay stuck. But the universe is like, I'll move when you move. Just like that. Okay? Like, so if you don't move, then the universe, you telling God, you telling the universe, like, you like where you're at. So why are you calling me for help? Why are you calling me? Nah, it seemed like you like where you like. You like where you at. You've been sitting in this cycle for a long time. You ain't moving, you know. But when you finally get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you leave that person, place, or thing that is no longer serving you anymore, that is when your blessings start to come in. That's when you'll start to see how spirit be moving. It be conspiring for your growth, for your success. It conspires for you, not against you. All right, so now let's see what angel numbers can come in to assist you even further. Actually, hold on. I might want to get one of these love, because I feel like this is definitely love, heavily centered. Look, romance. We have romance. Listen, I knew it. I was like, hold on, because romance is definitely in the air. And I'm just saying, collective, ooh, please do not self-sabotage. All right, we have transformation, and then we have embrace. All right, let me read all these cards. So the first one that came out is romance. Cupid's arrow strikes again. Cupid's arrow strikes. So you guys are welcoming in a soulmate, a twin flame, a divine counterpart. I don't care what label you want to label it. It don't even matter. The thing of the matter is, it's coming in. All right? It is coming in. So please don't self-sabotage this shit. Okay? I'm telling myself that as well. I'm like, listen, no. I manifested this. I'm going to hold on for dear life. Okay? And then we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. All right. So if this person has already came into your life, this is why Spirit has allowed you guys to finally make that union, because your transformation is here. It's time for you to transform. It's time for you to deepen not only your understanding of yourself, but yourself in relations with somebody else. Let you guys both heal through the past that y'all have gone through, because a lot of times when your person comes in, you'll see how you guys' paths and y'all journeys have mirrored one another. So now it's time for you guys to transform and transcend what has happened and actually love. Love fearlessly. Love out loud. Right? Embrace each other. This is the last card that came out. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So like I said, you guys, like, And it's such a fun journey. Like when you hear both of you guys and what you guys have both gone through, you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is what happened with me too. Oh my God, I had to learn that lesson as well. I had to learn this lesson. But you see how beautiful and how meticulous, meticulously the universe orchestrates a lot of our unions in order for us to learn different lessons through other people so that when we get to each other, we're like, oh my goodness, I know why I had to learn that lesson. Because if I had you when I was in this state, I would have fumbled the bag. You would have got a different version of me, right? So this is why it takes so long for our union to happen. But when that union does happen, listen, y'all better have yourself a time. Okay? Like I'm thinking about Nagami, like desire. Y'all better go ahead and do all the good things. Love on one another. Embrace one another. Do all the good things. Because you deserve it. You absolutely do deserve it. So now let's see what angel numbers want to come out to end off this reading. And then I'll have an affirmation card as well to end it off. But I'm really loving this, you guys. I'm loving this. Y'all better say it in the comments if your person has came in or if they haven't. Like, you know, I'm manifesting this with you guys. I'm in that love energy. I'm in that love frequency, and I've already been seeing it, and it's really beautiful. Let me just say, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, it is really beautiful. So now let's see what angel number the collective needs to look out for. All right. So we have 1441, unique skills. It says life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. So if you guys have a business at this time, then Spirit is saying continue on pouring your energy into that business, into that craft, into your abilities, right? Because even with this person, place, or thing coming in, they're definitely going to be matching you on, you know, a lot of their soul purpose and stuff like that as well. So with you guys coming in together, you guys may even be working with one another to help, you know, build each other up, right? But at this time, if your person is not here at this time, Spirit is saying focus on your self-development. As you continue to focus on your self-development, then it will bring your person closer and closer and closer, right? And the next card that came out is 2020. It says compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world in your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. So a lot of the gifts and stuff like that are coming out. So maybe you guys have been like questioning your gifts and your abilities and stuff like that, especially staying limited to jobs that are not affirming your abilities and are not utilizing your abilities. Spirit is saying it's time for you to take that leap of faith and actually go full-fledged on the abilities that you do have, because that will bless your pockets, because you will be in alignment. You will have that passion for life and all of those things, and that is what brings in abundance. That passion, that enjoyment, being of service to others, utilizing your abilities, that will bless you the most. Okay. And then the last card is 1551. Look at the mirror numbers, like 1441, 1551. It says, hold your vision, manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Okay, listen, I really, really love this because I love how Spirit is really encouraging you guys to not play small, to actually stand forefront, like be that brave spirit that Spirit already knows that you are. Go out there, put yourself out there, utilize your gifts and abilities. Okay, go around like the magician that you are, period. All right, now to end off the reading, let's get an affirmation card and let's see What else? I like to mix it. Because sometimes. Ooh, okay, we got a lot of them. All right. Let's see. They all wanted to come out. All right. So we have, I belong in this world. There are people that care about me and my worth. All right. So if you guys have been feeling like this world, through all these trials and tribulations, I want to give up. I want to exit myself out of this world. Spirit is like, no, hold on. Shit's about to get good and you don't want to miss it. Okay. Please do not exit yourself out of this world. Okay. You belong here. Your energy is needed. People here that you haven't met all the people that want to love on you yet. Don't cut your life short, please. And I think it is Suicide Awareness Month. I'm sending y'all so much love. Okay, if you guys have been feeling down and out, I'm sending so much love to you guys, and I hope that you come across this reading and it speaks life into you, because I do need you here. Please do not go anywhere. Okay. And then the next one, it says, I am an unstoppable force of nature. And yes, you are. Okay. A lot of times we don't remember our gifts, and we play small. We play like we're just anything. Like our energy doesn't matter. Us being here doesn't matter. But it's like, no, you being here, it matters. Not everybody gets to come down here on earth, period. Okay. When you get here on earth, know that we've done a lot. Okay. In many other planets, and on many other planets and other dimensions, to get here, because it is very dense. Not everybody can come here and survive for real. So if you got here and you really have been pushing through and surviving, listen, you are an unstoppable force of nature. Don't forget it. And then it says, I can absolutely do anything I put my mind to, period. And yes, you can. Power of manifestation. Come on now. And the last one, it says, wherever I go, I will create a peaceful, loving, and joyful space. Ashe. All right, but that is all I have for you guys today. If this message resonates, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and share it to anybody you feel may need to hear this message at this time. Once again, I am offering personal readings, so if you would like to book with me, all of that will be in the description box below. I will see you guys next time. Y'all stay flowing, glowing, and growing. Bye.